Hello everyone and welcome to our Tech Tuesday tutorials number 127. Today, in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, we explore a shamrock of 4 themed tech resources. For our first leaf, we are going to look at something green. Green screen technology is much easier than you think. All you really need is a green background and some good lighting. In order of cost, you could use some poster paper, a drop cloth, a painted wall, or a dedicated green screen. Lighting is also important because you want the background to be bright and uniform. You also want to be careful not to cast any shadows onto it either. You then record what you want and bring the video into a video editing software that supports that. For this example, I will be using Shamrock, which is free for Mac or PC. So in this sample, I've got an actor in front of a green screen that's fairly uniform in color. And the key here is to apply a filter in Shamrock so that the background will shine through wherever the green would be. So I select the clip, I go up here to filters and I add a new filter, and I'm going to just use Chroma Key Simple. Now Chroma Key Simple will try to guess at the color, but if it doesn't quite get it right, you can come in here and select the color, or even use the eyedropper to click on part of the screen that will have that. Now, it can be a little overly aggressive and remove more than just that color. It may remove things even close to that color, in which case you may want to dial it back and adjust the strength of that, and things then look a little bit more natural. Now, if you're working with digital content, it's even better because you can really make that green a very vibrant, obvious green that makes it a lot easier for the software to detect and remove. So this simple process is actually fairly easy to do, fairly easy to edit, and I even did a little bit of this with my daughter. We basically just used some hand puppets and danced along to a song. This was a few years back when What Does the Fox Say was actually a big thing. Our second leaf represents something lucky. In this case, Google's I'm Feeling Lucky. Now you may not have realized this, but Google has an I'm Feeling Lucky button. So if I do a search for green screen and I hit I'm Feeling Lucky, it will take me to the first result for whatever I was Google searching for. In this case, it's Amazon. You can test this by doing a search for the green screen, and the first result will be Amazon. So I'm Feeling Lucky basically just says, I don't want to see the search result page, I just want to see that. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but a lot of times we do searches up here in the omnibar, which is the address bar, but most people use it as a search bar anyways. Or I just type in green screen up here, and it takes me to the search results. Again, I may not want to see all the search results. I may want to just be taken to the first one. Well, how do you get the I'm Feeling Lucky up here in the address bar so that you can expedite your searching? Well, there's a Chrome extension called I'm Feeling Lucky Skip Search. And this extension allows you to go up into the address bar and just type go, space, or tab, and then type in what you want. And it will take you to the I'm Feeling Lucky results. I'll put the link to this Google extension in the video description. You can also get to it here with the bit.ly code. Alright, our third leaf is taking a look at fictional creatures. The leprechaun is the most famous fictional creature for St. Patrick's Day, and probably of the Irish itself. But there are a lot of mythical creatures from various cultures, and this provides a nice little opportunity, after having looked at maybe the leprechaun, to take a look at some other mythical creatures from other cultures and see if there are any similarities or differences between different cultures. In fact, that might invite an activity where you have students design their own mythical creature based on a culture's beliefs or the region or the climate or anything else like that. As part of the design process, you could build in some writing, such as using descriptive terms or evocative language. You might also want them to design it in 3D. Well, the good thing is there's a nice software called Spore Creature Creator. Now this came from a game called Spore, which came out a long time ago, and you basically were able to build your own creature and evolve it and all that kind of stuff. The Spore Creature Creator costs about $10, but you can get the trial version for free, and the trial version has just a limited palette. You don't get quite as many textures and body parts and stuff like that, but it's still pretty good. With the Spore Creature Creator, you can literally just shape the creature almost like putty, and then attach limbs and things like that to it And it will procedurally generate the way that the creature moves, the balance of the creature, the speed, and so on. And you can then animate it and make it move around and dance and things like that. Anyways, it's a free piece of software. It's fun. The kids get to kind of then write about that creature and go from there. The fourth leaf explores the holiday itself, St. Patrick's Day. Well, the History Channel has some articles on the holiday, which you can go and look at, but there's also some videos, and they're located on YouTube now. But the bit.ly link there will be in the description. You'll see the first few hits there are about St. Patrick's Day, and there's some interesting facts about St. Patrick's Day. So you might find that some of these are actually really interesting for the kids to kind of get into the mood and into the holiday itself. And if you're familiar with Tech Tuesdays, there's usually a bonus fact, and today's no different. We're going to look at the STEM of this Shamrock, and appropriately, we're going to take a look at STEM activities. I found this wonderful website that has 6 St. Patrick's Day STEM activities. You can get there by using the bit.ly link, which I'll put in the description of this video, but also you could just Google Science Buddies St. Patrick's STEM. Now, some of these are experiments that are only kind of loosely tied, in the sense like making your own little snot there and just dyeing it green. Okay. But there are some over here that are actually pretty nicely themed into St. Patrick's Day. What I like about this is that they also include the materials. So let's say we go to the Light Up Your Pot of Gold, which uses LEDs and copper tape. Well, you might think, okay, those things are expensive or they're hard to get or whatever. No, they have a wonderful little website here of Spark Electronics, and you can go into there. 1 spool of copper tape will run you $3.50. 2 of the coin cell batteries here will run you less than $4. And an assorted pack of LEDs you might think are expensive. No, $3.30. So for a little under $11 or $12, you've got the materials necessary for this. And then the rest of these things are things you may have in your classroom. But they have instructions here, they have videos and everything else. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it useful. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Heck, why not support us and click that subscribe button. Click on the bell icon to receive email notifications. Leave a comment or idea for a Tech Tuesday video below. Share this video with your friends. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.